What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Counterspell. And today we are doing the bridge area, which I would say that this area is not going to take nearly as long as some of the other areas we've been to, but I've said that before, and then to my surprise, the areas all seem to be taking an even amount of time to complete, which is actually really cool. I am surprised, as like, let's playing a game is different than playing a game casually, especially for myself, because I try my best to progress forward so that the video doesn't get too monotonous, because when I'm playing games on my own, like especially this one, I like exploring left and right and checking every nook and cranny and stuff like that, but I don't really feel like doing all of that on camera. We ended up just getting the Tomb of Wisdom right there, which is very handy. Also, there seems to be a bunch of experience points and stuff down here. I guess somebody drowned, I don't know. But anyways, my point being that I am actually pleasantly surprised that each area has only been taking us about 10 minutes, if a little over or under, to complete without any problems. So that's very, very cool, because that means that we are actually getting through this game in pretty good time. Pretty good time, I gotta say. Now, when we get to those later areas, I kind of have a feeling, thank goodness we didn't get poisoned, I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna take us quite a while, especially once we get to the temple and castle and stuff, because in general, those are big maps, while also having a lot of enemies. Get out of my face. We need to spawn our bat. I completely forgot about him, because he surveys the area and tells us where the danger's at. Which is very, very handy, actually. I didn't even know the first time we got the bat. It was like, what is this? This thing sucks. And then secretly, JK, he's good because he is an observing ally. Excuse me? What is that? Kermit the Frog, take this. Is he a special boss or something? No, he is not. That guy was just hurting us a lot. Get lost, man. Man alive, there certainly are a lot of these guys. Why are we moving to the left and right? I don't know what that was about. Drown! What is this around the corner? There's another enemy. Jeez Louise. Let's get that. What ability did that give us? Innervate. I don't know what that is, but okay. For some weird reason, we can use our regen ability again. So we will. Get him! Hit him! Oh, he's too far out. Oh boy, well now we're gonna have to swim down here. Oh, that's right, there is also a very powerful enemy hidden right in that little underwater cave right there, which is very, very difficult, mostly just because he's underwater. So hopefully we'll be able to take him out no problem this time. Because the first time I fought him, he killed me a couple times. I mean, most of the bosses did the first time, mainly just because it was a surprise. Uh-oh. Nope, the frost one doesn't do as much damage to the frost elemental. I don't think they do any damage, actually. Oh, thank goodness the day has come. Yes, please. I don't want to touch that, although it is a beautiful wall of ice. It does actually, in fact, slow us down, so we don't want to do that just yet. What is this up here? Oh, is that a fountain? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then we got another telescope spyglass thing. I'm not sure where the last collectible thingamabob is. Oh, I think I remember where it is. That's right. As far as I know, it's behind the lighthouse, because you would think, why would it be behind the lighthouse, you know? Hidden secret? Hidden secret. Oh, yeah. And that was a ton of X points. My goodness gracious. So let's go into here, which I think... yeah, this has a town or a shopkeep. That's right. So this silver amulet, I mean, the game's pretty good as far as equipping, like auto-equipping. So I generally just sell everything, and I don't really use any of the traps or anything like that, because you don't really need to. You don't really need to. Let's get rid of these apples, and we'll keep our oranges and pears, because those are pretty good, actually, for... whoops. There we go. We could be using these Flame Strike, like Flame Strike especially is actually a very, very good spell, but we don't necessarily need it. Now, being a mage, I'm pretty sure we can only wear leather, right? Yeah, that's right, because it's only the rogue that gets an ability later on to equip higher tiered armor. And then other than that, the warrior is pretty much the only class that can actually have, bloop, screenshot. The warrior is pretty much the only class, that can wear the heaviest armor. So We should have probably played as a warrior just because it would have been a new experience for me, because otherwise all the mages pretty much play the same. That's one thing I would say about this game. And so far, like, this guy is cool, but it's like the only difference between the shaman and the warlock is the fact that the warlock's minions move and this guy's don't. So anyway, let's get this ready. Open the doorway. Throw in some spells. Take that! Take it! Yeah! We got him real quick, didn't we? We also got a good set of helmet. Yes, a good set of helmet. A set of plates. Awesome! So see how quickly those things can be destroyed when we use all of that stuff. Now, I'm definitely going to a bridge too near. Oh yes, a bridge too far. And I think... Welcome to level 15. Hi, greetings to you too, level 15. How are you doing? What's our spell at level 16? Climbing Vine. Oh, I've been waiting for that ability ever since I saw it in the trailer. It pretty much makes a vine that just starts climbing straight up, and you can actually use it as a ladder. Not necessarily useful because you never really need to actually climb into anything in this game because most everything has like a secret passage or another way into it. But still a cool spell just for the sake of fun. And then your lightning bolts will now bounce off surfaces. That's going to be very powerful. And our max spell is a Flame Sentinel, which casts fire. So we would have all the different elements, which is very, very cool, even if it's not necessarily strong, because these Sentinels are kind of weak, man. They don't really tank very well. But that's okay. They don't have to. So this episode, I had a feeling this area was going to be done very, very quick, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually just going to walk over to that side of the map, and then that's where the next episode is going to start, because that area is quite big, because we have to explore a little bit of the wilderness, and then we get to the temple. So we're going to be doing that in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, and calling it here for today. So thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I talk even too fast for my own good. But thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to Hadouken the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel Sign and stay epic, everybody. Welcome to the outro, everybody. Don't forget to Hadouken the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel for more daily content. Clicking anything on this screen will take you to another video or playlist. And be sure to check the description for even more stuff.